Your degree will be completed after a year, and you will get a job in a big company. And finally, all the problems at home will go away. Your mom and dad will finally be able to relax a little. Every day at the dinner table, mom and dad talk to you very happily. That son, just complete your graduation. As soon as you get the job, the burden on our shoulders will become lighter. You also smile and tell him, "Sure, Papa, just a few more years." Every night before sleeping, you close your eyes and imagine your future life. After completing my graduation, I will go every morning to do what I like. Salary will be credited to my account on first of every month. Mom and dad will be so happy, and finally they won't have to work so hard. Time passes slowly. There are days, months, and years, and finally 2025 comes. Like every day you wake up in the morning, but today is a very special day. It is special that you have completed your graduation with very good marks, and today in your college. Convocation ceremony. Today, you will be given your degree. When you come home with the degree, mom and dad are overjoyed. Because for today, only, those people have been waiting for who knows how many years. You also speak them with full excitement. "Papa, now you won't have to worry. But what's going to happen next? You are completely ignorant of this, because the real game is about to begin. So go ahead and prepare your CV. With your degree and CV, you can join the companies of your choice. Start applying for jobs. With full confidence that, brother, if you have such good marks, you will definitely get the job." You wait for the response to your applications. A reply mail comes in a few days. You are so excited when you open that email, your hands are shaking a little. You think that maybe a reply has come for the interview. You open the mail. It is written in it. You open the mail. It is written in it that you open all the emails one by one. In some, it is written that we are not hiring freshers. So it is written in someone that we do not need freshers. And in the meantime, you open another mail in which it is written that we are sorry, but we need at least for 5 years of experience. Because AI is doing all the entry-level work. You break down completely. Your years of hard work, the dream you used to see every night before sleeping, you see it breaking. Your parents ask you, "Son, what happened to the interview?" And you answer them, "It'll be just a few more days." There is only one question echoing in your mind. Why did I study for so many years? If entry-level jobs have ended, so where will I start now? And then the reality hits you that you were running in the wrong race for so many years. The syllabus you were cramming for so many years has long been outdated. AI has been integrated in the entire industry, but in the last 4 years, you have not been told anything about it. And this is not the story of just one student. Today, every student of our country is a victim of this. Even when I am making this documentary, the students are still facing the same old, but jobmana on jobmana, 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 jobmana. But even jobmana was not prepared for this AI revolution. Even today, when I'm making this documentary, still the same old syllabus is being taught to the students, which no longer has any value in the job market. In such a situation, we cannot waste our lives relying on traditional education system. We have to prepare ourselves. The AI revolution is destroying the careers of crores of people. We will make the same AI our superpower, and this documentary is going to give you exact step-by-step roadmap after applying, which you do not need to hold back from this AI revolution. But by using it, we will be able to grow our career at a pace which was never possible in history till date. So will you be ready? So, are you ready? Half of entry-level white-collar jobs disappearing in 10 to 20% unemployment in the next 1 to 5 years. If I were 22 right now and graduating college, I would feel like the luckiest kid in all of history. Economists at Stanford University say they found the strongest evidence yet that AI is starting to eliminate certain jobs. Have access to tools that can let you do what used to take teams of hundreds. If you take it from Access tool, you can take it to another team. I have to write a post, and most of the time, I know what I have to write. But the exact sentence is not frameable. And even if I ever frame it in an exact sentence, so grammar mistake happens. In such a situation, there is a tool which helps me, Quillbot. It's free Chrome extension. He keeps helping me directly while writing. For example, if I am writing an email. So it tells me exactly this. Where are the errors? And within a single click, it also corrects that error. And I can also change the tone of that entire email to be formal or casual or friendly as per my choice. I would highly recommend you to try it once. I am giving the link in the description. Thank you so much, Quillbot, for sponsoring this documentary and making my writing process easier. The year was 1940s, a period when the world was surrounded by World War. And in the midst of this, a dangerous question comes to the mind of Alan Turing, a mathematician in London. Can machines think? And if human thinking is broken down into logic and rules, so can a machine also behave like a human? And to find the answer to this question, in the year 1950, he designed a test, the Turing test. There were two rooms in this test, a human being in one room and a machine in the other room. Both were given semi-questions and a judge who did not know what was in which room. His job was to decide who was a human and who was a machine. Turing's goal with this test was not to create a human-like machine. The aim was to create a machine that would be intelligent in behavior. He was moving forward to accomplish his goal. That in the year 1954, allegations of homosexuality started being imposed on Alan Turing. At that time, homosexuality was considered a crime, and due to society's pressure, Turing took his own life at the age of only 41. Alan Turing's journey ended here, but his question whether machines could think was still alive. 2 years after this incident, in 1956, a summer workshop was organized at Dartmouth College, for which John McCarthy wrote a word artificial intelligence for the first time in his funding proposal. And this workshop is also considered the birthplace of AI. Even though there were not many people in this workshop, but the people who were there were very intelligent and belonged to diverse backgrounds, such as mathematicians, computer scientists, psychologists, neuroscientists, and they all had the same goal. The impact of this workshop was not immediately visible, but the people who attended this workshop started creating AI labs in different universities. McCarthy did it at Stanford, Minsky at MIT, Neville and Simon at Carnegie Mellon. And since then, AI has become a new domain of study in the field itself. In 1960, a scientist named Joseph Wiesenbaum at MIT created such a chatbot who used to talk like doctors, whose name was Elisa. During this time, such a robot was created for the first time in Stanford Research Institute. The one who could see, plan, and move was named Shaky the Robot. But again comes the year 1966. US releases a report, ALPAC report, in which it is said that there is no much progress in AI. But again comes the year 1966. US releases a report, ALPAC report, in which it is said that someone in AE, not much progress is being made, and its funding is cut for after that in the year 1973. Another report is published in UK Lighthill Report, in which it is said that AE's future is very limited, and funding is cut off again. After all these incidents, it seemed that the chapter of AI is about to end. And this was just an impossible dream, which has now been accepted as defeat and shocked the world. And this was IBM's supercomputer Deep Blue, and it defeated the then world champion Garry Kasparov in the chase. And now it was impossible to ignore AI. Time passes, and again comes the year 2011, and Apple launches Siri. For the first time, a common man could talk to a machine. Then in 2016, DeepMind's AlphaGo defeats Korea's champion Lee Sedol. What seemed impossible to the world, AI made it possible. In 2017, a paper is published in Attention is All You Need, and birth takes place in this paper. Transformers architecture, which is the backbone of every major AI model today. And from here comes another twist in the game of AI. Around the year 2012, GPU, i.e. Graphical Processing Unit, was the chip which was made mainly for gaming. It became rocket fuel for AI training. Time passed, and the training to make AI more advanced, that chip became rocket fuel for the training of AI. Time passed, and the training to make AI more advanced continued, and then came that day which is shaking the world. 30 November 2022 is not just a date, but it was the beginning of a new revolution, because on this day, OpenAI launches ChatGPT. And since then, 100 million users on ChatGPT in 2 months. AI chatbot. ChatGPT is now the fastest growing consumer app in history. About 70 years ago, Alan Turing asked a question, can machines think? And by 2022, machines replied, yes, we can. Most of the AI experts believe that sometime in the next 5 to 20, if there's a lot more of a kind for your, there are many more types of AI which have been seen today by almost 14 lakh people, and the same framework has given us this AI. The same framework will give us the exact roadmap that will help us make ourselves irreplaceable in the revolution, by using which we will be able to grow 10 times faster in this revolution instead of ending our career. And the name of this framework is ESPL framework. It has total 4 steps. And after going through these 4 steps, you can fully own AI. You must have created a weapon. The first step of this framework is exploration. In the coming days, you will be able to use so many AI tools. When you hear the names, you do not understand which AI tools you should learn. And in this confusion, you are not able to learn anything. And that is why the first step of this framework is exploration, and not all AI tools. To explore yourself is to ask yourself this question: what work do I want to do in my life every day? In which field will I actually do the work that I will do? Until this question is not clear, you will just think thousands of times. You will get overwhelmed after seeing AI tools, and time will pass when you will know exactly in which field you have to work further. Or in which field are you already? Then you have to break down your entire work in multiple steps. If I give my example, so I make documentaries, so that I can motivate people, can inspire, and I can shift their mindset in positive direction. Now, I will start breaking this work into as many small sticks as I can. Idea, generation research, script, writing story, boarding editing. I will need images, videos, articles. And when I know exactly what tips are involved in my work, then I can write for each tip. I will ask myself a simple question: is there any other tool to make this tip easier? Yes. Then I will add that tool to my list. I will do this process for complete steps. And now I will have a list of all those AI tools that can make my work easier. After this, it is time to move to the second step of our ESPL framework: skill development. We have got exact clarity about which AI tools can help us in our work. So till now, we used to get confused after seeing thousands of tools. The confusion as to what should I learn if I learn it is now gone. And now we have a few AI tools. Now, in this second step, our task will be to learn each AI tool in this list. That is, learning how each AI tool can be used in a better way. And one by one, we learn all the AI tools in our list. That means learning how each AI tool can be used in a better way. And one by one, I will keep learning all the AE tools in my list. But for example, if one tool is missing from my list of AE tools, then the journey is over. From where I generate images for these documentaries, when I got the appointment for the first time, I was totally confused as to what to do with it, how to use it, and other people are generating such amazing images by using it. And I, with so much unemployment being generated, I started working on my skill development as much as I could. I learned as many things as I could about Beat Journey. And then you can see the images for yourself. Yes, the first images I generated looked something like this. This is how I learned all the AI, which were in my list. And now, after learning all those AI tools, you will go to the third step of this framework: pilot testing. Just learning the tools is not enough. We should know how to use all those tools to make our work more efficient. And for this, integrate whatever AI tools you have learned in your work and share your results. LinkedIn, X, Instagram, YouTube, wherever possible. Because let me tell you a secret. I feel that these days, your social media is your real CV. We are long past that time. When we used to make a beautiful CV, we used to write our work experience in it and used to send it to HR so that he gets impressed after seeing your CV. Yours today, CV, is your social media account. Whenever any HR wants to hire you, or even you want to run a business, even when someone wants to take your service or product, at that time, your social media handle can become the biggest weapon. So if you, on your social media handles, if you are not active, then you are making a big mistake. In pilot testing, we will share our before and after on social media accounts, for example, whatever work you used to do earlier. Or if you have not started any work till now, then people in your field who are already doing that work, you start sharing the before and after of that thing. That is, earlier, I used to do this work like this, and it used to take so many days and so many resources. Now I do this work in this way. I use these AI tools in it, due to which I used to do the same work like this, and it used to take so many days, so many resources. Now I do this work in this way. I use these AI tools, due to which I am able to do the same work in less time. Now when you start posting such posts, then a perception will be created in people's minds that you are not ignoring AI. Rather, you know how your 20 days work can be completed in 10 days by using AI. And finally now, you go to the last step, that if you like any company, then you directly cold email them and explain how you can make this specific work more efficient by using AI, because today, every company is looking for people who know how to integrate AI into their work and their role. And if you were planning to do your own business or work, now you will be much faster than others in your field because you know how to use AI to deliver more output in less time. But whatever field you are in, whether you are a student who wants to do your dream job or you want to start some business of your own, there is such an AI tool which we all should know in every situation. Because if we learn to use that AI tool, then it will make every step of the framework that we have seen now much easier for us. And that is AI tool, LLMS. That means large language model. That means GPT, Gemini, Cloud, etc. And if we actually know how to talk to them, learned. So it will be very easy to execute this entire framework. But why do we use these tools? For making grocery list, for grammar correction, while its power will become better. But why do we use these tools to make grocery list? For grammar correction. While its power is so much that we can't even imagine, so let's learn how to talk to AI. For example, one should know coding for programming. Just like talking to AI, one should know how to write a prompt, and the method of writing this prompt is called prompt engineering. Whenever we ask something to AI tools like Chat, GPT, Gemini, Claude, etc., we get angry after seeing their answers. Because their answers give us a very generic and machine-like vibe, after this happens 2 or 3 times, we get frustrated and stop using it. But the real problem is not in ChatGPT. Rather, the real problem lies in you. You do not know how to talk to them exactly. You do not even know how to make maximum use of its power and knowledge. Now we are going to learn this very thing, the first step of which is ChatGPT. Giving your context is not like I am a student, or I am a student of class 10. This is very basic. You have to give detailed context, which we call master prompt. A prompt which contains the context of your entire life. Who are you? What do you do? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your goals currently? Now you must be wondering how I will write so many things. Well, you will be very worried. There is no need to take tension. We will get this thing written through ChatGPT, and how to get it written, we will tell you now. Are going to learn, but you should not look at any AI tool from the perspective of just a tool, but you should imagine that you have hired a new person. Now think, if you hire a new person, does he start delivering perfect work as soon as he joins? No. Do you have to give him training? One has to explain exactly what is needed and talk to the AI. If you want to keep this approach in your mind, even at the time, then now the question arises that how will you train AI? To give training, we will need master prompt, and this how to write master prompt. Now let's understand a new chat. Open it and write a simple prompt there. I need you to understand who I am as my role so that you can help coach me and provide feedback on strategy. Ask me whatever you need to know about how I think and work. After writing this prompt, AI will provide you a complete list of questions in different fields. You tell him that let's focus on one area at a time. Then he will tell you one by one. He will keep asking questions and you will keep writing answers. This entire process is quite time-consuming. But again, you have to think that you have hired a new person whom you are giving training? Answers to all questions. After giving it your written, have to feed original sentences. I am sharing with you few examples of my written work so that you can understand my way framing sentences, word selection, and tone. Whatever you have written yourself till now, social media posts, your chats, your emails, everything has to be prepared in Google Docs as a PDF. And then that PDF has to be provided to ChatGPT. Now he has understood your life very well, have understood your writing style very well. After all this, you have to write another prompt. Now create a master prompt using my answers that I can brief any AI with. I have understood very well that after all this, you have to write another promise and create master promise using why answers are given in diet and brief. Any advice? And you have to write in Canvas. These answers are your master. The prom is about to happen. And since it is generated in Canvas, you can directly change whatever things you feel are wrong. You can read the satisfied scholar's answer on this page. Now from the next time, whenever you open a new chat to discuss a new topic, then first of all, you will attach this PDF and tell him in just one sentence what his role will be. For example, you are an expert business coach who help hundreds of business owners grow their company to multi-million dollars. I want you to be my business coach. And the conversation has to be started. You will be amazed at the answers that come after this. If you want, you can add more extra things to this role. Like you can ask him to play the role of a specific person, like Warren Buffett, Alex Harmazzi, so that his answers are based on their teaching. And remember this whenever their answers make you angry. So remember that you have hired a new person who will make mistakes. And when he makes mistakes, you have to tell him that he should not do it like this. He should do it like this. And over time, his mistakes should reduce. You will not need to upload a PDF with master prompt in every new chat. Rather, you can directly upload that PDF in the project. And whenever a new chat is open in that project, it will read that PDF automatically. Now, you don't need to be afraid of this AI revolution because you know exactly how to use this power. By using this knowledge, your career can grow 10 times faster. Now, if you are ready to make yourself irreplaceable in this AI revolution, then the question is, now. When will you be ready to apply all this knowledge? Because knowledge without action is just waste of time. Thank you so much for watching this documentary. Till the end, I hope you have learned a lot from this documentary. Whichever you can apply now, whatever field you are in, whatever career you are in, watching this documentary till the end, I hope that you have learned a lot from this documentary, which you can apply now and take it to the next level in your field, in your career. If you have any suggestion, then go to the comment section and tell me. At the same time, if you want to see my daily life, then you can follow me on Instagram, where I share things and stories. What is being shot? When is it happening? Then you can follow me there. I will give the link in the description. And that's all. I keep sharing things. What is being shot? When? What is happening? So you can follow me there. I will give the link in the description. And that's all. See you very soon in the next documentary. Take care. Bye-bye.